A glimpse inside the Fernando Alonso Museum here in northern Spain. If you ever get the opportunity to come to Oviedo and the Asturias region, set aside a few hours to go and have a look at what you've just seen on screen. Some incredible cars, including the two Benetton Renaults that he won the 2005 and 2006 World Championship with. And speaking of championships, this is one that Fernando never took out, the European Karting Championships. And there are the junior karts on screen. There is the pole sitter for Piers Sexton Racing, Christopher Lullum. He has been awesome. Fastest qualifier and 3 heat wins from 4 starts. And there is Harry Thompson, also from London in England. Well, the Union Jack has a fair chance it'll fly atop the podium, and it may well be Chris Lullum. We spoke to the fastest qualifier, the pole sitter, just a few moments ago.
Congratulations, you are having a great weekend. You will start from the front. What about the final?
Yeah, we hope it will go well, but as we've seen, pole seems to give you quite a good advantage here, as you always end up being at the front, and we hope we can pull away and win.
Are you worried about the weather?
Yeah, we've struggled a little bit in the damper, cold weather, but we think on new tyre it will be better.
Are you worried about the weather? And he said yes. He's from London in England. He should be used to this. Nevertheless, the Perilla-powered Tony Kart number 230 to the left of your screen will start on pole. One driver who's certainly not used to this weather is the driver on screen, Zane Maloney. He's from Barbados in the Caribbean. Also for Ricky Flynn Motorsport, starts out of grid number 3 alongside the Russian Ilya Morozov on grid number 4. The immaculately presented Piers Sexton Racing kart. There is Morozov, the racing Russian. 202. Yeah, he's been superb, has Chris. Fastest qualifier, 3 heat wins from 4 starts. His worst result was a 3rd this morning. However, it counts for 0 unless he can put it all together in the following 18 laps. We are ready for this, the first of our 3 finals this afternoon. The OK Junior karts are pushed into life, and we are ready to race for the first time today. Harry Thompson, 215, eager to get on with it. He's been superb not only in the European Championships, but also in the season opening WSK Supermaster Series. The driver from Northern London. 34 drivers will get the green light in a few moments' time. We will have 2 formation laps. The track is currently dry, but I can tell you the clouds are rolling in behind the hills of Oviedo here in the Asturias region. Look how dark it is here in Spain as we look at the grid. Lullum and Thompson, all Britain, all London on the front row of the grid. Maloney and Morozov, Adrian David, the Spanish driver with the French flag, or the French driver who now lives in Barcelona, is alongside Ayrton Fonseca. Dexter Patterson, the Scot, alongside Paul Aron, Rasmus Joutsimies, Andrea Rosso. Chivico, also from Spain. We go down to grid number 17. Johnny Edgar, remember, he won the first round of the championship at Sarno in Italy. Starts back on grid number 17. Also look at grid number 27, Jack Doohan. Jumping Jack was fastest in his group of qualifying. He won the first heat yesterday, but had 2 DNFs. He has to start from grid number 27 here this afternoon, also driving for the Ricky Flynn Motorsport team. Well, Lullum starts to bring the field round. There are the 2 drivers from London. What a superb looking machine that is. The Perilla-powered Tony Kart. Pink-blue featuring the Union Jack flag for Piers Sexton Racing. On the outside of the front row, it's Harry Thompson for Ricky Flynn Motorsport. His teammate Zane Maloney is 265. Thompson is 215. Morozov with the green helmet, the blue SMP suit. And watch for Ayrton Fonseca, the Spaniard, here in Spain, in the CRG. Adrian David on the outside of the third row. We'll have one more formation lap. We are in the hands of the race director, Mr. Nigel Edwards. You can see how incredibly dark it is here in northern Spain. Yesterday, we raced in the sunshine. The Brits on the front of the grid, they were virtually getting sunburnt as the temperature topped 26 or 27 degrees. Nothing like that 24 hours later. Very different track conditions. They make their way, look at that, through the Suzuka S's. A big talking point this weekend, a real driver's circuit. We are about to find out who will win this, the third event of the CIK European Championships for 2017. All Britain, all England, all London on the front row of the grid. Lulham, he's the driver to catch, no doubt about that. But the Ricky Flynn Motorsport team, 3 times world champion, their drivers start out of 2 and 3. Watch for Morozov, the racing Russian out of grid number 4. We're ready to go green, 18 laps here in Spain. We go green, Lulham leads them up into the first corner. A great start by Zane Maloney. He pushes his teammate Thompson out wide. The RFM team cars go 2 and 3. Morozov in 4th spot. They've all gone relatively cleanly through the third chicane. A couple of cars out in the grass though. Lulham is the race leader. He's being hounded. Defensive into the Suzuka S's for the first time over the ripple strips. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Lulham, Maloney, Thompson. Then the racing Russian Morozov. A good start by the French driver, Adrian David, in the Zanardi kart. So it is Zane Maloney in 2nd spot, goes defensive, but at the same time has half a look at the Londoner Lulham, who leads them round for the first of 18 times. The front 4 have pulled away. We go back to Adrian David. This is the Palmer chicane, up the inside. Oh, what a move, what a brilliant pass by Zane Maloney. Harry Thompson does not need to be asked twice. Ricky Flynn Motorsport now go 1 and 2. Christopher Lulham, who has dominated the whole weekend, is back into 3rd spot, and he's now under pressure from the Russian Morozov. Can Lulham respond? Ladies and gentlemen, we have got a race on our hands. Zane Maloney, oh, as Morozov goes through. Lulham, let's take a look at the replay. He was leading into the Palmer chicane. You can't generally pass there. He was too conservative. The RFM drivers bang down the inside. A brilliant move. The driver from Barbados in the Caribbean, where the weather is nothing like we have here today in Spain. He now leads. Zane Maloney. 2nd is Harry Thompson. Morozov from Russia is 3rd, the fastest qualifier. Lulham, who won 3 out of 4 heats. At the moment, he's not even on the podium. He's got time to recover though. We'll check the order for you as they come across the line to complete the 2nd time. Harry Thompson slides down into turn number 2. So Maloney now leads from Thompson, Morozov, Lulham, David, Ayrton Fonseca. The Spaniard in the CRG. He now leads Rasmus Joutsimies, the Finnish driver. Watch Morozov, not quite close enough into the Suzuka S's. Fonseca 294, there is the CRG pilot in 6th spot. He's being followed by Dexter Patterson, Andrea Rosso. Rasmus Joutsimies also in that battle in the FA kart. You can see the track is not offering a whole lot of grip at the moment. The Vega tyres searching for every bit of traction. Lulham, he's lining up the Russian. He's close to the back of Morozov. Will he try and go through at the Palmer chicane? Not this time. This is the end of lap number 3 as they bounce over the ripple strips. Here in Spain, the radiator blind goes down on the Pier Sexton Racing entry. Up the inside. Oh, brilliant move by the Londoner, Chris Lulham. He's back on the podium. He's now got to chase the 2 RFM cars who now go side by side into turn number 5. Maloney holds off Thompson. Morozov, will he try and respond as the RFM carts change position? It is now Harry Thompson who leads here in Spain. Maloney back to second. Lalum in third. Morozov fourth. Look at the freight train through the Suzuka S's. Thompson looks back behind him. Maloney, Lalum, Morozov. The Zanardi cart of Hadrian David. He is a Frenchman but calls Barcelona home these days. This is as close as he'll get to his home race. As Morozov repasses Lalum to get back on the podium. The RFM carts over the ripple strip they go. This is the end of lap number 4 right now. Oh, a big accident coming onto the straight. We've lost Ethan Fonseca and Hadrian David. Oh, the Spanish driver and the driver who lives in Spain. You saw it right there coming out of the Palmer chicane. They have both taken themselves out and retire from the final. Rasmus Joutsimies, the Finnish driver, he goes up the inside of Lalum. The Finnish driver, where we will race the penultimate round of the series, he is now just one step off the podium. This race has come alive on lap number 5. RFM still go 1 and 2. Thompson, Maloney, look at them into the left-hander. And they are being caught now by Ilya Morozov. Morozov down the inside. That was a nice move by the Russian. He splits the RFM team pilots. Through the right-hander into the Palmer chicane. He closes the door. Good defensive move by the Russian. The yellow flag is out for that incredible incident just a lap ago involving David and Fonseca. There are their abandoned carts. Thompson, Morozov, Maloney, 1, 2 and 3. Lalum is back in 4th. Then it's Joutsimies, Matteo Michelotto. How about the driver from Padova in Italy? He's come from grid number 16. He's now the best Zanardi kart. He's in 6th. There he goes through the right, left. You can say that all the times you want and the carts will still be going through. That is the incredible Suzuka S's complex here in Spain. Morozov looking to make the move on the race leader. Thompson goes defensive. Thompson not defensive enough. The racing Russian now leads. Thompson gets him back. Maloney goes through. Look who's right there. Chris Lalum's back in play. Joutsimies, the Finnish driver, on the back of the pole sitter. The end of lap number 5. Joutsimies goes through on Lalum. Over the ripple strip they go. Roman Stanek in the Cosmic Kart. On the tail of Matteo Michelotto. This is anybody's race. We still have 12 laps to go. The final of the junior race here at the European Championships here in Spain. Morozov up the inside. Joutsimies over the back of him. Oh, Maloney's been taken out. You could virtually say that's the end of his race. Morozov and Maloney have come together. Thompson is skipping away. You can see he's got 5 or 6 kart lengths on guess who? The pole sitter, Lalum. We're trying to see what has happened to the driver from Barbados. Zane Maloney, contact into the aerodrome hairpin. He's a long, long way down the field. He'll have to drive the race of his life as we look at the replay. Up the inside into the aerodrome hairpin. Makes contact, pushed out wide, does recover. But he's a long way down the field. We're back live. Oh, that's Joutsimies being pushed out wide. The Finnish driver who was looking so good comes across the line in P18. Andrea Rosso, there he is in the baby race kart. He's dragged himself up to within 1 position of the podium. Having said that, he's now just been passed by Johnny the Englishman Edgar, the Forza Racing team pilot who won the opening round of the series in Italy, has dragged himself back up into contention along with the wee Scott Dexter Patterson. He's in 7th. There's the Forza Racing team drivers. What a race we have got here in Spain. Joutsimies and also Bortoleto, the first of the Brazilians. They're a long way down the field. After that incident, a few laps to go. This is not even half race distance. And would you believe it? We're back to where we started. The drivers from London in the British capital are back running 1 and 2. Christopher Lalum a few laps ago, he was not even on the podium. Now he hounds the back of Thompson. Up through turn 5, Thompson knows he's there. He's being pushed by the Piers Sexton Racing entry. The yellow flag's out. He cannot pass. There is the Brazilian Bortoleto, who's trying to restart, but his day's virtually over. Mattia Michelotto, the Italian, from grid number 8, 16th, is now on the podium. What a drive, what a start by the Zanardi Kart team pilot. Morozov back in 4th. Then it's the two Forza Racing team drivers, Edgar and Patterson. They're running 5 and 6, Roman Stanek, Andrea Rosso. How about Jumping Jack doing from grid number 27? He's in 9th. What a drive from the young Australian. He'll come into picture right about now. Dragging